and welcome back to Live in Peace Lee. Today we're going to be talking about why to not have sex with him again. Actually, do not have sex with him again. If you are single and you're sitting there thinking about, should I do that to myself again? Most likely the answer is no. The fact that you have to sit there and think about it, don't do it to yourself. I'm just here to give you 5 tips or things to look out for when thinking about if you should enter into his bedroom again. Number 1, sex was bad. Point blank. The sex is bad. Don't settle for less. If it is unenjoyable, if he does not show passion to you, if there's no kissing, because I know people like to do the no kissing thing because that's too intimate than intercourse. If you're just not enjoying yourself, if he did not fulfill what you thought he would, if the package is not to your desire, don't go back there anymore. Why do that to yourself? Now, from my experience, I've had bad encounters. And sometimes you might be like, should I go again just to make sure it was bad? Yes, it was bad. Don't sit there and think about it. It don't matter how cute he is. It was bad. Don't do it to yourself. Don't settle for less. Point number 2, he's not chasing you. He doesn't offer to take you out. There's no conversation. He's not trying to get to know you. He's not treating you like the queen that you are. Now that is just all one reason, but you could divide that into sub reasons as well. But basically what I'm trying to say is, if the guy's not pursuing you or showing you that he finds you attractive and that he actually wants to get to know you, even if it's just as friends, even if y'all made the agreement that, okay, I'm not ready for commitment right now, but I don't like being alone, or whatever the case may be, he has to at least find you attractive. He has to at least want to engage into knowing you as a person, or even going out, whether it may not be a fancy date where you're spending like $200 or whatever the case may be, but maybe to the movies, or maybe, going out to the bar, having a drink, having a good time. Get to know him, become, amicable with each other, becoming friends, not best friends, but just being cordial with the person. The guy has to like you. He has to find you attractive. He has to treat you as the goddess that you are. Number 3, another reason to not have sex with him is that you don't know him. Get to know him. That ties in with point number 2. And when I mean get to know him, get to really know who he is as a person. Make sure he doesn't have a girlfriend on the side. Make sure that his slate is clean when he goes to the doctor. Make sure that you know everything about him. Make sure that he's not lying about the person who he is to you just to get you to his bedroom, just to get in your pants. Make sure that he's not lying about the person that he is. Turn your third eye on when getting to know this person, because you can't just be sleeping with just anybody. You can't just not care about who you sleep with, because at the end of the day, your body is sacred. Your body is a temple. And I understand some people may not wait till marriage to engage in sexual intercourse, but if you do happen to do that, then make sure that you do know the person inside and out, or to your best ability, that you're not putting yourself into more danger. I've heard of plenty of situations where a woman would engage with a guy that she barely knows. Come to find out, he's lying about his job. He's lying about the fact that he's in a relationship. And there's so many other red flags that are coming out afterwards. And you're just sitting there after all like, wow, I probably should have never done that. And that's definitely a reason not to do it again. Reason number 4, you realize that he's toxic. And again, all of these reasons sort of tie into with each other, but realizing that he's toxic. Let's say that you've already done the do, right? The bed has been made. But afterwards, you may notice that he might change up on you guys are pretty, infamous for changing up after they get what they want. Either he may not be responding to your texts as often, he may not be calling you anymore, may not be engaging to ask you out, or may not, want to see how you're doing. You notice that he may be throwing his attention to other females. Once you notice that, there's no reason to go up to another woman as a woman and be like, oh, well, he slept with me too. There's no necessary need for that. Just cut him out of the picture. No need to curse him out as well, because he's going to know that he attacked you. He's going to know that he won and that he affected your emotions, and now you're upset, crying, cursing him out, calling him a bunch of times. If he's not your man and if he's not picking up, then just let him go. Either blockity block him or just, walk away from the situation. Because at the end of the day, they always try to come back. Especially if they know it was good. On your end, of course, they always try to come back. And that's when you lay it on him like, no, not gonna happen, buddy. You have a great day. All right, and we're gonna finish off with number 5. You realize that he is a creep. Now, this is the opposite of someone switching up and getting distant from you. This is someone who tries to stalk you, and he becomes weirdly obsessed with you and wants to know everything that you're doing just because you had sex with him. Now, you've noticed guys, I don't know if you've experienced this, but where a guy really likes you and you've never done anything with him, you've never hung out with him, but he's obsessed with you for who you are, because you're pretty or because of whatever the case may be. He's just obsessed with you. You know that if you sleep with him and you lay the goods on him, he's going to be even more obsessed with you. And if you don't like him, don't do that to yourself. Don't play yourself. Don't be like, oh, I'm going to use him or I'm going to take his money. No, don't do it to yourself, because people are crazy out there. People are weird out there. There's too many snap cases of people that, just bug out because they're so in love or they're so attached to something that's not attached to them. If he's a creep and you just notice that he just won't leave you alone, keeps calling you, wants to know where you're at, who you're with, and y'all are not even together, that's another sign. Cut him off. Don't ever sleep with him again. Okay, I've experienced some of these in the past, not everything, but of course I've had friends in the past that tell me stories as well, and it's just clear-cut reasons to never sleep with that guy again. You are too precious of a person. You are a queen. You should treat your body as such. It would be best to just wait for the man that you want to be with, or if you're into a woman, the woman that you want to be with, wait for that person and just deal with that person. Because dealing with a whole bunch of this, that, the third, this guy, that guy, this guy, that guy, you can't trust none of these people. None of these people have your interests but yourself. So look out for yourself when deciding if you do want to sleep around with somebody. Think about it. Get to know him. Make sure he's not a creep. Make sure he's not toxic. If it's bad, just cut him off, period. And at last, get to actually know the person. Really sit there and know, do I know you? Do I trust you before engaging in this? Because it's your life at the end of the day, and you don't want to end up with the short end of the stick because you decided to just be a free spirit and just do whatever you want. Okay, so be safe out there, and I hope you enjoyed this little snippet video. And remember to live in peace. Bye.